Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alicia and today's video will be wrapping up the month of January. And also, we have a small book haul. Let's talk about it. So first I want to go ahead and say I apologize that if I sound nasally or if I cough at any point in time, it's just because I'm coming down from my cold that I had over the weekend. So yeah. Fun times. First, let's get into the book haul, the books that I got for the month. The way that I've been kind of doing my book hauls this year is that I have to read my TBR videos in order to get my books. Even though it's the beginning of the year, I sort of read all of my books. So I want to talk about the books that I got for this month. I was only anticipating on getting 2, but I threw that out the window. So, yeah, let's talk about these real quick. So the first book that I picked up was The Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. You may have seen my TBR video where I was reading from Blood and Ash for our book club. I'm in a book club with Sam and Katie, and so we're reading the first book, and the first book ended on a WTF cliffhanger, so now I have to have book 2 and go into that. The second book I got, and a lot of people have said I should read this one, and that is XOXO by Axie Oh. That's a lot of X's and O's in there. But this one sounded really cute from the back, so I hope to get to this one at some point. It looks like it'll be a relatively short read. The next one, I read the synopsis, and it seems like it is a Greek mythology retelling, I believe, maybe. But that one is called Sin and Chocolate by K.F. Breene. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say Breene. I don't know. But yeah, this one and the cover is really simple but seductive type, and I really just want to see how this turns out. It's kind of thicker than I anticipated. It's well into the 400 pages, so we'll see. And then I went to the bookstore today and I went ahead and picked up the Loathe to Hate You anthology of the Hazelwood short stories. I might just have like an Hazelwood month and just read all of her books. And then the last book that I picked up for this month, and I probably shouldn't have because I have to catch up on reading this series or this universe before I read this one, but it was there, it was gorgeous, and I had to have it. So I picked up Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. This is the 3rd book in the Last Hours trilogy. This is the collector's first edition. That is the cover that you see on the front, spine, and back. But then if you pull off the dust jacket, there's like a whole nother like cover, and the letters there are pink. So absolutely gorgeous. I hope to get caught up on that universe and read it soon. Next, I'm going to quickly talk about the books that I've read this month. There were, I believe, 7 or 8 of them. I'm still reading 2 of them, and I don't think I'll get them read or completely read by the end of the month, but I've at least started them, so I'm going to count them. The first book that I read was Murder at the Raven's Claw by Jackson Bentley. It's a short story, kind of a mystery thriller clue type story. I will have a review video on this one coming, I believe, next month. Also having a review next month is The Girl Who Woke Up Speaking Mandarin, also by Jackson Bentley. Then I went on to read my book club pick that we discussed, and that is In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. Followed by the So Mote It Be book club read, we did Green Witchcraft by Paige Vanderbeck. This one was interesting, and we should be discussing it soon. I will have the, excuse me. I will have the information in the description below. The next book that I read was From Blood and Ash. That was also a book club pick. This was my WTF cliffhanger, so now I have to read the second book to find out what happens. Then, because we are hosting the Crave-a-long, and we started with book 1 in January, I read Crave. But not only did I read it, I went ahead and annotated it and tabbed it just a little bit. I will leave the discussion for that down below in my description box as well, so go check that out and see how we discussed the book. Look forward to continuing on with the Crave-a-long. Now, the next two books both were my nonfiction picks, and these two books are the ones that I are still reading, and I hope to finish reading them soon, but I don't think it will be by the end of the month. The first one is the Joe Frost Toddler Rules. I'm not too far into this one, but it is kind of a simplistic reading and kind of breezes through. So this one should be done in the next maybe day or so. And the last one that I'm trying to read, this was actually, I think, on my TBR for December, but I didn't get to read all of it in December, so I pushed it to January, and that is A Promised Land by Barack Obama. I am not too far into this one, but I do have the audiobook for it, so I've been using the audiobook to kind of read through it. That audiobook is helping me tremendously. So I hope to finish this one. I don't think I'll get through it by the end of the month, but maybe into the first week of February. We shall see how the scheduling goes. Now, I did do a Universal trip, but I did not film much. I'll see if I can find a clip of something that I did film while I was at Universal, but towards the afternoon hours, I just kind of treated it as a me day and just had fun with the day, going on different rides, trying different snacks or drinks, and did a little bit of shopping. And so yeah, I will see if I have any footage. If I do, I will place it here. Leaving Seuss Landing and entering the Lost Continent. Let's go check on Poseidon's Fury and see what the wait time is. Well, there's the temple. Water's running, lights are flickering, but it currently has a delay. Hopefully that delay won't last too long, and then you could go and help Poseidon and walk through the temple. Onward and upwards. So the current wait time is 70 minutes for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I went through single rider line, and I was on and off the ride in 20 minutes time. Not too bad. Now, let's go see what else we can find. A bunch of other things that happened. We did do some decluttering and organizing. I did get rid of 2 boxes of books, which you would have already seen the unhauls for those at this time. I will be doing some more here shortly. Because I want to get these books either weeded out or rearranged and kind of dealt with. Excuse me. And then the only other thing that I really wanted to mention was that I was thinking about doing the weekly reading vlog videos, and I put out a test video back in December, which as of me filming this, it only has 15 views. So I'm gonna hold off on actually making those and adding those to the channel, because that video didn't do so well. So my guess is that my channel is not big enough or doesn't warrant me to continue filming the material, at least not yet. So I'm gonna hold off and maybe revisit that at a later time. But until then, I'll still do my TBRs, my wrap-ups, the Universal, the puzzle ones, excuse me, not puzzles, Lego, which I have one coming up in February, and I think that's it. Well, that's all for me in this video, guys. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you would like to see future comments. And I am going to go ahead and get off of here so that I can go take some more medicine before I lose my voice again. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!